Ladies, be careful with this gelatin trick, okay? I used it for just 10 days and lost 26 pounds.
Hello out there. Did you know that fear is one of the main causes that keep a lot of people from stepping out of their comfort zone? But listen, fear doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're standing on the edge of growth. So today I'm going to help you stop letting fear call the shots in your life. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because today we're going to be talking about facing the fear factor. But my question before we dive in is this: what's really holding you back? Think about that for a few minutes. What's really holding you back? And for some of you that don't know who I am, I'm Dr. Val, and this is your real talk show that airs every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. But of course, today with other things I have going on, that there's a conflict in my schedule, I decided to come out here early. So whether you see me now or whether you see me in the replay, is fine. You can still leave your notes and hellos and chat with me and just leave messages if you want to. So not long ago, I remember sitting with my cell phone in my hand, ready to go live for the first time. And guess what? That was way back in 2022. And of course, my heart was racing, my palms were sweaty, and in my head, 1,000 lies were going across my mind. What if I look foolish? What if no one shows up? What if I fail? And I'm quite sure those are questions that you ask yourself. And at that moment, I felt paralyzed. I had a message burning in my heart, but fear kept me silent for so long when I wanted to do this one thing. And for so many of you women out there, I know that this is where you are. This is what has been keeping you stuck, is because the fear is gripping you. But I'm here to let you know, let it go. Let it go, because you have mind over matter. Because then I realized something, that fear wasn't going anywhere. So wherever you go, you carry it on the side with you and just leave it there, because it don't have no power unless you allow it to. So waiting for fear to disappear meant I would be waiting for forever. But the truth, fear is not the enemy. Inaction is. Because if you allow the enemy to cause you to not do what you've been called to do, that's on you. That's the inaction, that you're not putting action behind what you know you can do. And here's the myth I want to burst today for you. Okay? This is what I want to burst. Confidence comes before action. No, no, no. It's the other way around. Confidence is built by taking action. Listen, you have to take action. Even when you feel afraid, even when the fear is trying to grip you, because fear is a sign that you're growing. Let me say that again. Fear is a sign that you are growing, not a sign to stop, because some people let it stop them in their track. Confidence grows through repeated action. You have to do some action, okay? So what I did, I made a decision that I wasn't going to wait until I felt ready any longer. That's why in 2022, I pressed the button to say, play. Let's do this thing. Let's go live. But before I did it, I had created a small plan. And that plan included 3 things. And that was, I wrote 1 affirmation. I prayed for courage while I was doing my live stream, and I hit go live. Within 3 minutes, before my brain could talk me out of it, I hit live. And listen, and I'll be honest, my first live stream was not perfect. In fact, I would have called it a hot mess, but it's okay because I got through it. Listen, I didn't have the microphone where people could hear me. I had people calling me. I was wondering why they would call me. They knew I was going live for the first time. Phone started ringing and I wouldn't answer. So I finally looked at it and I saw where they were trying to tell me, listen, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. So it wasn't perfect, but I didn't let that stop me. I'm still doing live streams ever since 2022. And are my live streams perfect? No. But I know something shifted. I felt free. I began to realize that perfection wasn't required because boldness grows through our actions. You have to put some action behind what you want to do, irregardless of the fear. Because small actions, just a small action, will shrink the fear away. Not saying it's going to be gone forever because it'll still try to show up. But you just know that you have the power over it. My plan helped break my hesitation loop. That's what happened for me. Writing that affirmation in a journal and taking a deep breath before hitting go live. First shaky live stream footage, a hot mess. But guess what? I got through it. I came back and I did it right the next time. So eventually, those little steps added up for me. And I began going live weekly. And I've been going live weekly ever since 2022. I have missed a couple because sometimes you feel burnt out. You have to stop. You have to pause. Or sometimes I had to put replays out there so that people would still know that I'm trying to be consistent with doing my lives. But listen, what started as a shaky, and I was shaky and scary, turned into confidence, giving me clarity and connecting with people. And listen, I've seen this in the women that I coach all the time. And I want to tell you about one of my clients named Joan. She went from saying, I can't do this. And I kept saying, yes, you can. Do you really want to do it? So she did. She began to host her own live show in about 30 days of working with me. And listen, she's still doing her live. Fear don't disappear. I told her, it don't disappear. But you have mind over matter. You have control over fear. And you have to know that. So she learned how to move forward in spite of it. Transformation is possible. I want to tell you, if you want to transform something in your life, it is possible in 30 days if you're going to be consistent. Your voice matters, even when your hands are shaking. Did you know that? Even when your hands are shaking. So let me ask you this. What fear has been holding you back? Is it fear of judgment? Is it fear of failing? Because if you fail, you just get back up. Start it all over again. Or maybe fear of not being enough. Because I'm here today to tell you, you are enough. So say to yourself, I am enough. Because you are enough. But here's the big truth. You don't have to face fear alone. That's why I created resources like my free Fear Burst Guide and the first live stream checklist. Okay? And let me pause just for a few moments to show you this. And we'll go back in and finish this off today. But check this out. Fear doesn't mean stop. It means you're standing on the edge of growth. When you take small steps like speaking up, writing your affirmations, or hitting the go live button, you shrink fear and grow boldness. And I've seen women like you transform their life in just 30 days by embracing action over hesitation. If you've been waiting until you feel ready. I want you to know you're already ready. This is your time to say yes to your purpose, yes to your boldness, and yes to the fearless life you want. Come on now. Come on and begin to say yes to being more bolder about stepping up and stepping out of your comfort zone, doing the things that you have in your heart that you want to do. You can do it. And that's why I created resources like my free fear bursting guide to help you in that area. Especially if you want to do live streams. I have a live stream checklist for you. And they're designed to help you move from fear to action, one step at a time. And listen, come on and join the Brave Circle. It's an inner circle that I have that I work with women to help them in their calling, to help them to be more bold about the things that they want to do. I'm your girl. I can help you step out of your comfort zone and do it. I was able to do it. And if I was able to do it, I know you have what it takes to do it as well. Because fear may knock on the door, but courage is what matters. And I'm here to tell you, you have that courage deep down inside of you. So this is just a simple invitation for you to say yes to yourself, yes to your growth, yes to your calling, yes to stepping up and stepping out of your comfort zone. So what I want you to do in the chat is just drop a yes in the chat, and I'll send you that free guide before everybody else gets it, because it's not going to be ready. It's going to be over in YouTube. So go over to YouTube and you'll be able to get it. But if you say yes, I will try to get it to you before I post it over on YouTube. And listen, that was all I had to come out here and talk to you all about today. It's great coming out here, seeing you. But all I want you to do is put yes in the comments for me. You can do this. You've got this. And listen, I tell you all, every time you come out here, don't I tell you to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, Stepping Out with Valerie Harris. That's all you have to do. Go and subscribe to it. Share it with your friends. Like on it over there, okay? That's because basically I'm about to move all my live streams over, and I'll only be doing them in YouTube, because I don't know what's going on with Facebook with connecting and all of that. Sometimes my stuff is not showing, but I'm not worried about that, because I'll just go over and use YouTube and share, send you all over there to YouTube. Okay. And listen, if you want to sign up for a 15-minute consultation, go to my website and sign up. And guess what? I will steer you in the right direction. And listen, I always would like to let you know some of the things that I am doing. And if you would like, let me see if I have it. Yes, I do. Check this out. I'm getting ready to do part 2 of my legacy letter. From Our Years to Your Ears. It's going to be volume 2. So if you would like to leave a legacy letter to the next generation, I invite you to come and sign up to be a part of this legacy letter. I would love to work with you. Okay. So just make sure you go and sign up. I would love to see you, and that vent you to put your love in writing, and write to the next generation, because they need our wisdom. They need the experiences that we had, to let them know that whatever they're going through, they can make it. We made it. So I encourage you to go sign up for that, or reach out, DM me, or go to my website and listen. That's you today, and I will be talking to you a little bit later. Know why it's not ending. I guess it'll end in a few minutes. So saying is having a problem